Give me a minute and we'll talk about some news from the Kherson direction. A Pantsir anti-aircraft missile system, which is about a $14 million anti-aircraft gun, was destroyed according to the Ukrainian armed forces in the Kherson direction. Not right up at the front, but back from the front a little ways. Now, that's almost certainly the case. The Ukrainian MOD has video of them blowing the thing up, and the Ukrainian MOD tends to tell the truth, unlike the Russians. Now, the lack of air defense in the Kherson front is a real problem, given the waves of FPV drones that are coming across the river. And there's another tool that they use to hit those FPV drones, and that's this Groza-S counter UAV electronic warfare station. Now, the missile defense system is about $14 million. I could not find a unit cost on these electronic warfare stations. But what these do is they find the drones, they jam the drones, they knock them out of the sky that way. So it's a big deal to have these right now, right? Now, this is an unverified report. It comes from a Russian Telegram channel that was complaining bitterly about the loss of their Groza. Here it is. Recently, there was an incident in the brigade. New shells for the Grad MLRS have arrived. There was either an incorrect calculation made or the firing tables were summed up incorrectly. But during the fire, there was an undershoot from the system. So they have a new system. They launched some rounds. And instead of hitting the positions of the Ukrainian armed forces, the shell hit the Groza electronic warfare complex of the 144th Brigade, whose purpose is to combat enemy drones. This was the last electronic warfare complex that was at the disposal of the brigade. After this, a massive raid of FPV drones began from the right bank of the Dnipro, which has been going on for a week. And the only way the brigade has left to fight them is small arms. Anti-drone guns are massively showing their ineffectiveness. And so, if this is to be believed, the Russians bombed their own and last piece of electronic warfare equipment in the Kherson direction, which means they are now far more vulnerable to Ukrainian drone attacks. Keep your fingers crossed. Let's hope this one is accurate. Far more accurate than those Russian Grad MLRSs anyway.